Can you believe it? This man is actually going to grow potatoes on Mars because he had an accident while on a mission. He was abandoned on Mars by his teammates. His food reserves will only last him a year, but the next exploration of Mars is not due for another 4 years. In order to survive, Mark decided to grow his own rations for 3 years. First he builds a potato hut in a capsule, but there is no fertilizer on Mars. What to do? That was easy. He took out the vacuum manure of his teammates. Although this smells very topsy-turvy, but mixed the manure with the soil and stirred with water. The first bucket of manure on Mars is freshly baked, and now there's only one thing missing: water. Fortunately, the base has a large store of hydrazine. Burning the hydrogen from the hydrazine gives us plenty of water. Mark starts his experiment with confidence, but the next thing he knew, it had failed. After repeated attempts, this time the experiment finally worked. Water beads up on the plastic sheeting of the shed. After 54 days and nights, the first plant on Mars is born. The problem of food has been solved. The next step is to make contact with Earth as soon as possible, but his teammates thought Mark was dead, and a funeral is being held for him on Earth. Day 79. Mark harvests the first potatoes on Mars. The big ones are preserved. The small ones were kept as seeds and buried in the soil. That day, Mark suddenly remembered that on the Pathfinder, which landed on Mars in 1997, perhaps there was communication equipment on board, so he decided to go to the Pathfinder and try his luck. In the meantime, trajectory of his movements on Mars was transmitted back to Earth via satellite footage. The crew saw that the rover was moving. This meant that Mark was still alive. The news caused an instant